Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And our expectation for XRP perfectly came to fruition. So what we were talking about a little bit earlier yesterday was a breakout to the downside that once more we kind of followed up by explaining how we are buying the dip, and right now we are in some juicy profit again, retesting this little support for XRP at 155. And I can already hear you asking, Dusty, what is going to happen next? And that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today, plus of course a ton of other crypto news. But for right now guys, if you are watching this, make sure you press the like button, and of course make sure you subscribe to the channel too. And I have a little question for y'all. Do you hold Dogecoin? That is the question of today. So just put yes or no in the comment section down below. And the reason I am asking is because I see a lot of controversy surrounding that coin. A lot of controversy. So just answer the question down below and let's get right into it. So one of the most interesting parts of today was actually this little cave in right here. You might consider it a flash crash for yourself. I do not really know. But on Patreon, I gave a little bit more of a detailed update as to what I thought the scenario would, kind of follow up with. It was definitely not certain if it was going to be bearish or bullish. Again, in hindsight, it was, but then again, okay? Because we had a general uptrend going on, which you can clearly see from the bigger perspective, clearly an uptrend going on. However, again, the triangle here is usually bearish, like I explained earlier today, where, again, you get a declining resistance, which basically means every time the bears just get some extra pressure, and a horizontal support, which means the bulls are kind of on the same line all the time, right? That usually breaks to the downside because, well, logically speaking, the bears at one point just have the overhand. It's just logical. Then again, because the RSI was so extremely low, I kept telling people this might be a really good time to pick up, and specifically because it kind of flash crashed whilst other altcoins, like I just literally checked all alts, right? Look at this right here. Look at this specifically here. Okay, you can check here for ADA on the right. You can see it didn't really dump. On XRP, it did though. Again, if we have also a crypto market cap, which is the entire market cap, boom, did that one dump? Well, I guess a little bit, but that is mostly, funny enough, not really seen. Let's quickly come here. Bitcoin hour had on the right, but okay. Mostly not really seen on any other altcoin except for XRP. Maybe a couple other ones like XLM or so, but specifically not on ADA, specifically not on Litecoin, specifically not on Ethereum. Just most of the bigger altcoins, it cannot be seen. You consider this a dump? Well, I don't really. I mean, for XRP, it was really quite significant. So, it's funny and interesting how that is not reflected in any other price except for XRP, and how much the significance of that was specifically in the total market cap. Once more, guys, the total market cap, only altcoins, is right here. You can see a little bit of a crash happening there in the altcoin market cap. Might be due to XRP because it's clearly a quite significant crash right here. We crashed. Let's quickly check it out. About 10% or so in like 1 or 2 hours here, and 10% or so with XRP is again $7 or a little bit more, maybe $1 billion. So that is definitely quite significant. And if that falls, we can actually check it back to the total crypto market cap. Again, that goes from about 1276 to about 1248. Yeah, it could have been for a good part XRP, because I mean, if you look at the dip here, it would have basically been from here to here on only XRP, right? And of course, other coins are falling with that too, but that was really quite significant. Well, what that showed me was basically this was a XRP only type of move. All coins weren't falling down like crazy. It was mostly just XRP, and that usually is a bullish sign, because that basically means there's a little bit of a flash crash, or people are selling this little signal right here, which basically was flashing, hey, let's sell. Then I made an update video earlier saying, hey, this is an extreme buy signal, because once more, if you add one and one together, you basically get, boom, people decided to sell off like crazy. It retests the resistance, basically. I mean, support to resistance, fell back down, and then right here, once you noticed, it wasn't dumping as far as it did the previous time. You just know that's usually a little bit of a reversal. It happens very often. It could be a fake out, but again, the reason I'm saying that is because in these types of cases, you're seeing a huge dip, a huge flash, and a huge recovery really quickly with another dump, but that dump goes further. This isn't really as bullish as what is seen right here when the dip isn't as significant. Once more, here you can see the dip was more significant, and that is actually what happens most of the time, and that is not as bullish as this one was. Now, right now we are touching that little support turned resistance once more, and of course we can come back down and fall from here. I would personally not go for any trade as of this current point, as of right now, mostly because it's also close to this little, can I extend this one in an easy fashion? I'm not sure if I can. Let me quickly put it down. We're also getting close to this line right now. We're kind of itching, waiting for a little bit of a breakout to happen. Would I trade this breakout? No, it is on a 1 hour, and I do not trade 1 hour like that. I usually wait for a 4-hour breakout, and that might really happen here. RSI is again turning around already. I would have liked it to come back down a little bit further, but then again, what's basically happening right now is we are waiting for another little breakout here. We got our green candle. Let's wait for the next 4 hours to get another confirming green candle, and then we are going to buy, specifically if it actually closes above this little support turned resistance now too. That would be extremely nice, and even more so if we again get above this little trend line which we've been in for the last couple of weeks or so. That would be beautiful, extremely bullish, and I'm watching it closely. Now, having said that, I did tell you guys as well, I'm only trading over on Bybit right now. This, what I'm showing you here, is a platform that I'm trading on, and I also have an XRP specific trading competition for you guys. I think tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to be getting some more info about some specific trading competitions, which means if you trade with my link down below, you actually get some rewards which are only available for a couple of you guys. And I think I'm the only person on this whole platform, which is the most used platform I think for leverage trading, that can actually get an XRP like challenge going on. So, you know, I try my best for that. And right now, there's, if you deposit 500 XRP, you get a 25 XRP bonus. And if you deposit 1,000 XRP, you're eligible for a Ledger Nano X. A couple of people are going to get it. I think 5 Ledger Nano X's are going to be given away. I might try to bump that up to 10. I'm going to maybe negotiate for that. I think it would be possible, depending, of course, on how many people enter, right? But I think the chance of winning is about 1 in 3, 1 in 4, 1 in 5. It depends a little bit. It really is going to depend. I'm not sure how many people will enter. Then again, those are the bonuses right now. If you're from the US, though, make sure you use a VPN. All right, so little connection as well. There's also quite a little connection with Doge and XRP, as you most likely already noticed throughout these years as well. How is that going to play out? Well, a lot of articles that I've seen in the recent past here, or future, recent whatever, have actually talked about how XRP could actually, I don't have it open anymore for some reason, but basically how XRP could take a lot of money from Doge, where people basically take their money from Doge and put it into XRP because, well, they're betting on the next altcoin, basically, taking some of the money out because it's a lot scarier to have your money in Doge than with XRP, if you're asking me. XRP is just a solid-ass project that really cannot fail anymore. You have a lawsuit going on, but with Doge is basically you're betting on Elon Musk pumping it. It's kind of the same thing, right? You're betting on one little factor right here. With XRP, it's the lawsuit. With Doge, it's basically Elon Musk saying some crazy stuff. And you might say, Dusty, but there's a lot of utility, this, that. Yes, of course, but that is not as big of a deal right now. The bigger deal is those big guys or those big cases that will push or, you know, essentially also break the price. If Elon says, I'm done, boom, Doge is over. And if Elon says, I'm happy, all right, boom, moon. If the lawsuit goes properly, boom, moon. If the lawsuit goes badly, yeah, that might be a little bit sad for a little while. Then there's also another trading competition. I almost forgot to tell you guys. It's basically just a Bybit specific trading competition. Once we use the link down below, you'll see it instantly. You need like, I guess, a couple $100 to have it in your portfolio to be eligible. I think you just register for next week. Then there's another competition, whatever. I'm going to get some specific trading competitions going on, so do not worry too much about this one. The only reason I'm kind of bringing this up is because a lot of people that I know now are actually winning some money with this. Even though it's not a lot, it's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. Because if there's, for example, let's say 10,000 people, there's literally 200 people that win something. So it's a pretty high chance if you were to ask me as well. Then Dark Defender says, people think it's easy to earn money. Selling XRP to catch Doge is not a good idea if you ask me, especially at this moment. But I understand the day trader's mentality. They always want to gain. It is impossible. No patience, no gain. As simple as it gets, but less people follow. So my opinion about this matter is, man, don't follow the hype. Don't listen to people when they talk about investing like that, because literally at the end, nobody really knows for certain, right? I've talked to so many of these huge crypto guys who do the trading all the freaking day. And the problem is, guys, even they lose some trades. And even they do not know if an altcoin is going to moon or come down on one specific date. Do I have some targets? Of course. I firmly think Ethereum is going to hit $5,000 easily. ADA $3 easily. XRP $5 easily. BNB $1,000 easily. Am I going to tell you that that's certainly going to happen? No. Because why? Well, we can never do that. You can, however, have some targets, and even though they're based upon thin air speculation because there's no literal way towards those prices, I just firmly believe those are still easy targets because people will definitely just pay the price for that coin at that price. I would definitely not be amazed if BNB is at $1,000 within a couple of days, maybe a week or so. For example, it just rises really quickly every now and then, and a 40% day, a 30% day is not really something crazy for BNB anymore, even though it's already close to $100 billion. I'm just saying, guys, be prepared. Be prepared for crypto to just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people selling a lot of their coins to buy other coins. It's going to be some crazy market. It's going to be crazy. And I keep telling people, I don't think we've really started with the big gains just quite yet. I've been talking as well about fiat, and here's, for example, one article, why some investors are betting on the most steady investment of all, cash. I keep telling you guys, fiat is only good if you want to buy the dip, or fiat is only good if you have a plan, basically, which involves buying something or buying more. Once more, guys, make sure you understand this is not financial advice. Make sure you understand that really properly, and make sure you press the like button if you are enjoying them. But these guys, a lot of our people right now, are also betting on cash, which basically means they're preparing for a crash. And why would a crash come? Well, to be honest, there doesn't really have to be one, but there's a ton of speculation about it. Here's, for example, an article. The U.S. added just 266,000 jobs in April, sparking hiring concerns despite economic recovery. And then there's, of course, the charts as well, which basically show here that the unemployment rate has definitely gone down quite significantly, and things are blooming again. However, if you do the math, a 1 + 1 little calculation for yourself again, things aren't as beautiful as they seem because inflation is going to be going extremely, extremely crazy. Some people are expecting a 20% inflation throughout the next 5 years or so. If you really get that going on, with the huge amount of printing going on, the economy isn't looking as joyful as it kind of looks right now. And that is something to really factor in as to why I don't think betting on cash is good. Then again, it's also the way out, right? Because basically betting on cash is going to allow you to buy cheap freaking stocks and cheap freaking crypto. Maybe if things crash. Then again, your cash gets worth less because of the heavy inflation, which might cause the crash. So yeah, it's a difficult one to actually get a stance on. Now, Keemstar posted on Twitter, "Stop spamming these new crypto coins at me. My new game plan is play the old established altcoins. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm a YouTuber." I want to quickly say once more, I am not a financial advisor, nor do I know that any of these things are good or bad. It's all just a guessing game at the end of things, right? I'm extremely excited on XRP, but you guys should know too, in the end, you never know for certain. You never know for certain. I'm 99.9% sure, but this is not 100. It's not 100. And yeah, it's also important to understand that these guys, like Keemstar, he most likely, for example, for SafeMoon, got paid a lot to talk about it. And most likely, a lot of his recommended stuff here in the comments are just freaking stupid as altcoins. Let me just quickly tell you, never take your financial advice from Twitter. It's just my own personal opinion on the matter. It's definitely not the best place to go for. And make sure you do your own due diligence into everything. Because of XRP, I actually looked up a lot of new crypto things. XRP, King Shako, the fourth posted, because of XRP, I got financially educated. Because of XP, I got into crypto. Because of XP, I learned about patience. Because of XP, I read a lot of success books. Because of XP, I learned a lot about the banking system. And because of XRP, we will be financially free. I'm going to say because of XRP, a lot of people will generate generational wealth, basically. I do believe so. Crypto in general, though, it's going to really be a process which I think is rather interesting. And also, I think it's also a stepping stone. XRP might be one of your first cryptos to get into the crypto realm and then expand from there. I will never tell you 100% into XRP is good. Then again, I'm extremely bullish on XRP. And I do think it'll be one of the biggest, if not literally the biggest performer out of the whole entire crypto market pretty damn soon. But again, people ask when? When Moon, when Lambo? Good question. We don't have the answer, but we do think that things are looking pretty juicy right now as long as it continues on like this. So let's see. Let's wait for the juice. And that was it for today's episode.